Brigitte, this is complicated. It looks like Netanyahu says with or without the deal, we have to go into Rafah. How do you see things playing out, and especially with some of the concerns he may have for his future also in politics?
Look, Israel has to go into Rafah and has to finish the job. There are 4 Hamas battalions left in Gaza. That's it. By ending Rafah, by destroying those Hamas cells left, Hamas will be finished. Israel needs to finish the job. If Israel does not finish the job, it will be like going in, operating on cancer, taking only few cancer cells out and leaving just 1 or 2 cancer cells left in the body. The cancer will come back with vengeance. It will kill the person. This is exactly what we are dealing with in Rafah. Israel must finish the job. And this whole hostage situation, you cannot trust Hamas. We do not know how many of the hostages are still alive, are still in a condition to live if they are still breathing. And Israel has to do what it needs to do to finish the job.
Yeah, they've been using the hostages as leverage. It's heartbreaking, Darin. We know that. But militarily, obviously, is something that, as Brigitte says, it's likens it to cancer cells. But then there comes this, International Criminal Court. A lot of countries are saying, don't do it. Do not put an arrest warrant for Prime Minister Netanyahu, other Israeli officials. Speaker Mike Johnson came out saying, he's super against this, slams it. Obviously, Biden has a political football ahead for him. This issue is not going away, though, and whether or not they bring charges, I think, will not be deferring, as Brigitte said, the mission at hand for Israel.
Yeah, Bianca, absolutely. And it can't deter Israel from doing what they absolutely have to do. And who are they going to answer to? The existential crisis that is Hamas, that they just need to wipe off the map, or what I call the International Clown Court that has no absolute jurisdiction over anybody unless we give it to them. For right now, the decision is solely in the hands of Netanyahu and the people of Israel to do what's best for their nation. And I think right now we know pretty clearly where Netanyahu believes he needs to go and where he needs to win, because if he's not careful in just destroying and wiping Hamas off the map, then others are going to see that as a message of weakness, and you're going to probably see Hezbollah operations expand beyond what they're already doing right now.
Yes. Of course. I want to get your take, Brigitte, because what we're seeing on college campuses, it is not isolated here in the United States. It is happening at Columbia. They took over this Hamilton Hall. Disgraceful. They went in, breaking glass and windows. A lot of people are saying that Iran, all the proxies are watching exactly what is happening here, watching these students, some that are just indoctrinated by their professors, and frankly, some people that are being funded by dark money, and they love the turmoil, and it actually is such a win for them. Kind of draw the points here together and bring it full circle, because we know this is not an isolated. These are coordinated, and unfortunately, the Jewish students are now being forced to hide from going to school. They're not attend their graduation, and other students are impacted as well.
Yes, they are. And this is a very serious situation, because not only we have students who are participating in these very organized demonstrations and basically hostile takeover like what happened at Columbia, but also we have adults participating. You see a lot of people in their 30s, like especially those who took over the building at Columbia today. They are not students. They are paid actors to be and agitators to be involved in this issue. And by the way, the head negotiator of these students at Columbia who is negotiating with the university is a foreign student. He is not even an American. So now we have foreign students who are studying on our campuses, who are participating in disrupting the peace on our own soil and pressuring our government and to impact our foreign policy with one of our strongest allies. Why are we allowing foreign students to remain on our soil who are agitating students and people alike of our own citizens to impact our foreign policy? We need to get to the bottom of this, and Congress needs to take action immediately. We need to identify these foreign students who are participating in these rallies nationwide. Their visas need to be revoked and they need to be deported. And our members of Congress need to hear very strongly from us on that. We are working, and I mean Act for America. We are working right now with members of Congress. We are working on legislation to identify these foreign students and get them expelled out of our universities and out of our country.
You're right.